Hey guys, Mist here again for another video today, and we have a few blockbuster trades today to make, but real quick I do want to start the video off with showing you that I did offer 3 free agents a contract. So this guy, Johannes Hoos, I'm pretty sure that's how that last letter is pronounced. I'm pretty sure it's like an S type of thing, but he's actually pretty decent. He's 72 overall with high AHL top 4D potential, which isn't too bad. He's got really good skating. Like look at his skating. It's actually like an NHL skating, or excuse me, an NHLers skating, but it's actually really good. And he probably will make the the AHL lineup. Sorry. Then we got Anton Brandhammer, who is 74 overall at 21, which is just a little bit higher overall and 1 year older than Hoos, but still looking good. Medium AHL top 2D. Look at his shooting. He's got 96 slap shot power and 93 wrist shot power, which is really, really good. And he's got 91 speed, which is also really good. 95 durability. His defense isn't too bad. It could definitely get better. And like, he is young, so hopefully he will get better. And then our last the last person I offered a contract to is this Andre Nauman or Najman. I'm gonna assume it's Nauman. Actually, it might be Najman. I'll say Najman. So he's got really good shooting, like 85 wrist shot or slap shot power, and then 92 wrist shot power is good. He's pretty damn fast for a young man like that. He's got 95 durability as well. His defense isn't too bad. Like, he's got 82 stick checking, and his puck control or his puck skills isn't too bad either. So those are the 3 free agents I did offer a contract to because I did want them. But we've got some trades to do, and yeah, so really quickly I will show you the NHL lineup, and I think, well, I know I did some pre-scouting. I will show you the players I do plan on trading, sorry. So Patrick Hornqvist, Sam Reinhart, Mikko Rantanen, Derek Brassard. Defensively, Chris Bigras. So, alright, so I'll let you soak that one in for a little bit. And we do have quite a decent amount of trades to make, and there are some ones I want. So I don't know 100% what I'm going to do with Mikko Rantanen entirely. I kind of know what I'm doing, but at the same time, I am not 100% sure. And yeah, so we will see. Logan Brown will be down here. And the reason why I want to get rid of Reinhardt is he's great. He's obviously great. He's doing the best on the team for points. But I do want to get rid of him because I don't want to have to give up all my first-round picks. But I'm not 100% sure, even if I do trade him, do I still have to give all those first-round picks away? I hope not, since he was an RFA. But we'll have to figure that out eventually. But I really hope he is not like that, or it is not like that. So really quickly, I think we will make our first trade, and we will go to the Minnesota Wild to pick up a new defenseman. And this new defenseman is Matt Dumba, a very good defenseman. He's 85 overall at 24, so he's 1 year older and 2 or 3 overall better than Chris Bigras. This isn't who we're trading for, Chris Bigras, by the way. But he's a two-way defender, and he's actually got really good stats. Like, he's got decent shooting. He's not too slow either. He's got really good physical, and his shot block and stick check is good. Defensive awareness and offensive awareness is good as well. So he looks to be like a very good player for us in the future. And I haven't made sure to see if this works, but I think it might. So we are going to add 2 players I do not have signed, Kavanaugh and McPherson. Obviously, they do have some potential, but at the same time, I am not too worried about it. Then we are going to have to go to draft picks. I'll sort it by potential, or by trade value. So see, this is what I mean. I don't want to have to get rid of all these first-round picks from this year, because obviously there's some pretty decent ones. So I'm going to need this Ottawa 2022 second and third, and I believe I'm going to need a 4th as well, and we will see if that actually, we'll try without the 4th, and we'll see if that goes through. Will it? It will not. Doesn't meet the Blockwell needs all that well, so we will try to add a fourth. And if that can push it through, then hopefully it does. It does not. Just doesn't really match. So we will have to look to do something else. So how about this San Jose second instead? Can that push it through? No. How about if I add 2 fourth-round picks? The only 2 fourth-round picks I actually have, which is kind of a rip, I guess. But no, that also does not push it through. What if we add this 3rd-round pick in 2022? Can that push it over? No. How about I add another 4th? And we'll see if that goes through. Will it? No, it will not. So I'm going to have to get rid of Kavanaugh, and then we will get rid of that 3rd, and we'll have to use these 2 seconds probably. Actually, you know what? We will look at Matt Dumba after, and I think we'll just make our blockbuster trade. So we are going to get a pretty decent forward. He is higher overall than Sam Reinhart. And Sam Reinhart has a bit more trade value, I think. I did not mean to go to the Minnesota Wild. We are going to the team by the name of the Florida Panthers, and we are going to be taking their best forward, hopefully, by the name of Alexander Barkov. He is putting up a lot of points. He is a point-per-game player and a goal scorer right now. It's 47 for 47. I'm very excited for that. He's on pace for the best season of his career. Potentially, really, because if he stays a point-per-game player the whole year, he could definitely do great. So Alexander Barkov, and I am going to have to retain some salary because obviously Sam Reinhart is on a pretty big contract. And then I do know what we need to do, and that should go through. So Barkov has a little bit more trade. We'll try 1-for-1 just to see. You've met our Blockwell needs well enough, but the value you've put on the table just isn't enough. It makes sense. So we will go and look to add a draft pick. So they do want the San Jose 2nd rounder, and we will try to add that just a touch. So I'm going to just use 7th-round picks for this. I do not have any 7s, so we'll add... I don't think I even need to put 3/5. Will that go through? Yes, it will. So Sam Reinhart, San Jose 2nd round, and an Ottawa 5th round for Alexander Barkov. So very happy for that. Just do best rosters because we still got some more moves to do. Now, we have 2 other forwards I am going to get rid of. We will look at that. I already showed you who it was going to be. So Derek Brassard and Patrick Hornqvist will be going in the same trade, and they will be going to Montreal. And if you can guess, it will be for Alex Galchenyuk. And I'm going to try that a 1-for-1, and I think that might go through. I might even be able to take something back from them. And if I can, I'm going to try, even if it's just like a 4th. So they do want to get rid of some of their picks. Can I just try this 2020 first? Yeah, woefully insufficient. It makes sense. Actually, you know what? Let's try it again. Let's see if I can add 4ths and 5ths. If I can, then I will, because I am not too worried. You know what? We'll add our 3rd instead, because this would really make it be better if that can go through. So that definitely will not go through. So let's try a 2nd-round pick from the Canadiens instead in 2019. Can that go through? Offer still woefully insufficient. How about a 2nd-round pick in 2022? Will that make it any better? No, it is more of a reasonable trade. So they do want to get rid of their 2019 3rd. I think we will try that one. And this might actually go through. No. Let's add in my 5th-round picks I have here. Let's see if we can push that over. No, we cannot. Alright, so let's try something else. I don't know what I'm looking to do, to be honest. I am just trying to get as much as I can from this trade. So we'll try this 3rd-round pick that they want to get rid of. No. How about I add a fourth or 2/4 in here? We'll do that. Can that push it over? Because a third-round pick really will be better than my 5th and the 4th. So not looking good to get that either. So to be honest, I don't think I'd be able to get much. Let's see if I sort it by draft. They do want to get rid of some 4ths, so I will pick these 2 4ths, and then I'll keep these 3, and will that go through? Really? Come on, man. Will that go through? No? Will just the 2-for-1 go through? No. What? I'm pretty sure it said just a touch, so I'm going to add a 5th-round pick. No. It definitely did not say just a touch, evidently. Let's add our other 2 5ths. No. So, obviously, Galchenyuk is basically their, like, franchise player. And he is probably the best player on the team. Like, he actually is wonderful. He's got great stats. He's putting up some decent points this year as well. He's not playing with the best of players to play with, though, so he's definitely going to be playing with better players once he comes over here. How about we add in the 3rd? Will that go through? All right. That's Ottawa Senators 2nd. Will that push it over? No? How about a 3rd? We will see how that goes. No. Still, I didn't mean to do that. Still woefully insufficient. Can we add our 2023 4th-round pick? Oh my god. Alright. So, Winnipeg 2nd then. Holy frig. No, it's still... Are you kidding me? You literally want 2 out of the 3 things I'm offering you right now. And you still won't accept this. Like, why? You're getting 2 really good players, and I'm only taking 1. It's definitely not your guys' best player, basically. Well, no, you still have Price and Weber. You guys would do fine. Just no goal scoring. Oh my god. Do I actually have to give up a 1st for this? Like, no way. Arizona in 2021. Really quickly, I might go see how well Arizona is doing. Obviously, anything can happen, so I mean, they aren't the best. They definitely could have a better record. But at the same time, do I just look to pick up a different forward then, since I just can't get Galchenyuk? Like, hell, what about a Ryan O'Reilly or Jack Eichel type of player? I highly doubt it. I mean, O'Reilly I would not mind to get. He is fantastic. He is an assister. Eichel, he's putting up decent points. That's definitely not happening, though, obviously. O'Reilly isn't a bad choice. He's not too old either. We'll just scroll through and low-key look at them. McKinnon. He doesn't have the highest trade value. What if we try McKinnon? Colorado would not work because of skaters. I wonder if that would go through, though. So we aren't going to try that. What I originally wanted to do was I wanted to get a Draisaitl and Puljujärvi. Or Puljujärvi, I don't know how you say it. But I'm not going to do that. It just doesn't really seem like that smart of a thing to do. Anze Kopitar is really old. Don't really want him. Tyler Toffoli, no. I did look at him, but no. Taylor Hall. Highly doubt it. Nolan Patrick is on the Devils. Will that actually happen? Possibly. Philip Forsberg. 24 years old. I definitely could get him. And I could probably get something else with that as well. Tavares definitely won't happen. Barzal, though, 87. He is doing really good. He's got a lot of friggin' assists. Is this his first season in the NHL? No, it is not. But he's actually on pace to do the best that he ever has in the league. How about Michael Dal Colle? He is probably playing up there as well. Interesting. What if we tried Dal Colle and Barzal? for Hornqvist and Brassard. So Hornqvist is on a much higher contract. We'll try to lower his, or we'll probably have to go to 50%. And even then, I do not know if that will actually push it through, but we will try it. It is in the green, but this game sucks as well. So, Alright, so these two are both on their entry-level deal right now, which could be kind of bad. Wait, when do they expire? Dalcol expires at the end of the year, so we'll have to re-sign him. And that would go through. Derek Brassard is on his last year. If I can retain less on Patty Hornqvist, then I will, because he does have 3 years left. Alright. That will go through. So Hornqvist and Brassard with retained salary on both of them. For Barzal and Dalcol, two really good players. Like, they look really good. Look at Dalcol's slap shot. 84 and 94. His wrist shot is phenomenal as well. He's really good. He's a really good two-way player as well. He's listed as a second-line forward, and so is Matthew Barzal. And honestly, I'm going to try and see if I can pick something up from this. Because if I can, I definitely will. Definitely won't be able to get a first. Let's try their 2020 second. No, makes sense. It did look like the trade bar was in their favor. Can we try their 2020 third? No, it's too far off, but it was short. What if I add these fourth rounders? Will that push it through? Just a touch. Can I add a fifth? Please let me add a fifth and it can push it through. Just a touch still. So I would have to do that third round pick. But actually, I might look to see another third rounder instead, so just so I don't have to give up as much. So what if I just take their 2020 second and 2024 third? No. Can I add the other draft picks? We'll add in 3/5. Can that push it through? No. We'll add in a fourth. Can that push it through? No. How about we get rid of one of the thirds? Will that push it through? Just a touch. We add another four. Actually, don't really want to add another fourth. What if I do 3/5 for that third round pick? Michael Dalcol and Matthew Barzal. Just a touch still. Do they have a lower potential third pick or third round pick? They do not. So you know what? You know what? Is it worth if I just go for their third round? Let's try this third round pick. And instead of giving up the fourths and the fifths, we just give up. No, it doesn't make sense to give up a third just to get another third, or just to get a third. So I'll try this, see if this will go through. Just a touch. I don't have the draft picks to do it. Just a touch. So they do want to get rid of some picks. So let's see. I saw that they wanted to get rid of a fourth. So we'll take these two fourths because they do not want them. Can that go through? No. How about one? Oh my god. You know what? If this doesn't go through, it's not even worth. Whatever. Nope. Alright, Patrick Hornqvist, Derek Brassard for Michael Dalcol and Matthew Barzal. Will it? Oh my god. I've done a 20-minute episode and I haven't even done a single bit of simulation yet. There it is. Patrick Hornqvist, Derek Brassard, and an Ottawa Senators fourth round pick for Michael Dalcol and Matthew Barzal. Those are two pretty decent players for the future, and I'm really happy about it. Obviously, a lot of morale change. Nothing for a star player in Barzal or Dalcol, though, for some reason. But we are going to go back to Minnesota now and look at another defenseman. Well, look at the same defenseman. We are going to look at Matt Dumba once again. And I do want to get him. I was going to say I do want to get rid of him by accident. I almost said that. But I do want to get him. There we go. So, in order to do so, Chris Bigras, like I said, will be one to fall out of the Ottawa Senators' hands and go to the Minnesota Wild for draft picks. I planned on doing that. What if I do that instead? Will that push it through? No. How about we add a fourth? We'll try that. No. Let's add another fourth. Let's try. No, actually, no. Yeah, I don't have another fourth. Can I add a fifth? No, I cannot. So I will have to use that Winnipeg Jets second round pick more than likely, which does have decent value, unfortunately. And what if I add a fourth and 2/5? Can that push it through? No. Did that say just a touch? It looked like it might have said just a touch, but I did not actually look. 2020 second, third. No. Can we add 2/5? I didn't mean to add that fourth. Can we add 2/5? No. Let's get rid of 1/5 to add the fourth. We'll try that. Does that push it through? No. So, really just not looking good unless I give up these 2 second round picks. And it still will not go through. Can we add the third? If we add the third, holy frig. Alright, so really quickly, we'll go back to players because that was almost bad. I did remember that I did want to get rid of one of the unsigned players I have by the name of, I think it's Daniel McPherson. So Daniel, Drew McPherson, whatever. And then now let's add the, we'll see, we'll go back to draft picks. We will add the 2022 second and the third. Yeah. No. How about the 2019 second from Winnipeg? Will that push it over? No. How about we add a third, or the only third round pick I have? No. How about we add the third and the fourth? No. I cannot believe this. Come on. 2020 second, 2019 second. Still no. Can we add the third? No. I do have another player that's unsigned, but I don't know if he has enough value. It's basically the same as the third round pick that was there, so no. What if I retain some sal? Oh, no, that's not happening. Alright. I really don't want to have to give up a first round pick for him. Like, unless do I actually have to get him? Like, he's a really good defenseman. I already have 3 2019 first rounders, and the least likely to be high overall is the Anaheim Ducks. We get rid of McPherson. I feel like I can add something to that. They do want to get rid of their 2020 second rounder. No, I am willing to give up my fourth and 2/5 as well. Will that push it through? No, of course it won't. Won't be able to get that second round pick. What if we move down? How about their 2019 third? Nope. How about we add a fourth and 2/5? Nope. And how about we add the third round pick under that one, which is in 2020? I cannot believe this, man. Holy frig. Well, I'm taking fourths from you then, Minnesota. since I'm giving you a first-round pick. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's close to fair value? How is it only close to fair value? I'm giving you so much. It's quite close to fair. Kill yourself. Oh my god. What? I'm still not there? Are you kidding me? Come on, man. What the hell? Oh, thanks. Chris Bigris, an Anaheim Ducks first-round pick, and a Senators fifth, another fifth, and 3 fifths, right? Yeah. All right. So, there's still another player I want to pick up. Holy frig. We were going to go to defenseman here, and I don't know if I'll be able to get him, but Juleson, I think it's Nikolai. Oh, never mind, I'm retarded. Noah Juleson. And will I be able to get him? More than likely, no. I will go look at unsigned play. Wait, so I will have Carlson. Actually, let's not put Weidman in the trade. So defensively, I will have Carlson, Dumba, Tenordi. I will send Chabot down, have Weidman. So those are 5. And if we get this 6, or if we get this Juleson guy as our 6th, then we should be good. McPherson and Kavanaugh will really help us out with that. That looks pretty close to fair value as well. They aren't looking to give him up, though, and we are back down to basically 0 draft picks, boys. So that's good. Will that push it through? No, it will not. How about we not use those and we use our 2020 second round pick? Nope. How about we add the 4th to that? Nope. How about we add the 3rd instead of the 4th? Nope. How about we add the 4th to it? Nope. Alright, so the 4th and the 3rd are going to have to be gone. I'm going to have to keep Chabot in the NHL and then try and trade Weidman. They do want Weidman. Does that make a difference? No, because this game sucks. And you can't make trades, which is ridiculous. Can we add our 4th? Can we add the 3rd? I give up. No more trades. We are at 28 minutes. Haven't had a single second of simulating. Like, I don't even know if those free agents I offered a contract to are going to sign at this point. Change was the main part of this episode, and we will see now. Dalcall, first line. Barzal, first line. So we have a completely new first line. I would rather Turris. They're all listed as second liners, right? Oh, of course. I didn't even make my other trade that I wanted to get rid of Rantanen. Hoffman, second liner, first line, second line. The other 3, second, first, and second, they will all be first line players in the near future. So Mark Stone will be playing on the second line. Johnson will be the center. Yep. Brown will be up there with them. Rantanen will be going. And we are going to go for one more trade. And it is to the Anaheim Ducks. Okay. Is it actually to the Anaheim Ducks, or do I want to pick someone else up? I think I might, but I don't know. They both have decent trade value. And will I be able to get them? Hopefully. Sam Steele is one of them. He has pretty decent trade value. He's a minor scoring forward, has 11 points. And then the other man's I was thinking about is Vladislav Kamenev on the Nashville Predators. I am pretty positive his name is Vladislav. Is it? Yes, it is. He's got even more points. So Vladislav did look like the better player, and he was looking like more like the person I was opted to go for. So we will add Mikko Rantanen into this trade, and he will be going. Will he? How's he doing this year? 3-10 isn't too bad. Let's look at NHLers, or people that are playing on the NHL. Dzingel is also on the fourth line. He's got 10 points. He's doing pretty decent. Who was the other forwards? Johnson I have on the third. Brown I have on the third. So Rantanen to Colin White. Friggy's got a lot of trade value. Don't want to get rid of him. Ryan Dzingel. I mean, really, I shouldn't get rid of Rantanen. I should try and get rid of Dzingel. I doubt it. I will try it though. Draft picks. So Ryan Dzingel, second, third, and fourth to the Predators for Vladislav Kamenev. No. Let's add the Winnipeg Jets second. No. Let's add the fourth. No. Let's add the third. No. Let's add the third and the fourth. No. What do you know? Could you imagine they would say no? There we go. All right, Vladislav Kamenev for Ryan Dzingel. That's honestly a much better trade than trading away Mikko Rantanen for Winnipeg Jets second and Ottawa Senators second. Obviously down to basically 0 draft picks, but that is okay. Not really. All right, so Kamenev will be here. He is already here. I'll just go to edit lines, and we will add him in. He is a really good player, and he looks like he could be a decent fourth liner for us. He's going to be a fourth liner for now. I think he's a left wing. Yes, he is. So like I said, I didn't say this, but he's a sniper, and he's got really good shooting. Like if you look at it, 82, 91, 83, 91. He's fast. He's got really good stick checking. Yeah, so Vladislav Kamenev will be the sniper on that line with Rantanen and passing to him. And Colin White is also decent. Who's got the best face-offs? Colin White does. Here should be Tyler Johnson. It is. Here should be Pajot. It is. I'll switch those two around. Dalcol. I'm assuming Barkov does. Yep. And then switch Dalcol and Barzal for left and right shooters. Does that matter? Not really. We'll do that. Defensively, Chabot with Dumba, Tenorti, Weidman, Carlson. All right, that looks good. And then in between the pipes, we still have Carter Hart and Mike Condon, obviously. Carter Hart is our starter. He's not doing great. I mean, he's doing better than what he was, but he's not doing great. So, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to do any simulating because it has been quite a while. This video is already quite long enough. We are currently 1 point out of a wild card spot, and I think we're just going to simulate really quickly up to the trade deadline. We will see. We have 2 days off. So Najman accepted Brandhammer and Johannes Hoos all here. Our first game with a new roster, Calgary Flames. Loss. All right. We're just above 500 right now. Edit scouting assignment. I don't know what I've been doing. I do not know what I've been doing. I feel like I've been doing defense, but I'm honestly not too sure. So we will do defense for 2 weeks in the U.S., and I'm going to stop simulating, and to be honest, that's the only simulating we're going to be doing. I'm going to edit the AHL lines for you boys really quickly, and then, yeah, that's going to be the video. So, who's old? 28 looks to be the, oh god. Flanagan, why is he even playing here? Flanagan will be gone. We look at scratch players. We have Najman. He will be our new first line center, probably. I don't know. Whoever has the best face-offs here. So Al is there. Gagne I do want up higher. Perrin, Gagne, and Hoffman. I think I'd rather in Albin instead of Hoffman. Rugzer can go up. Harris can go up instead of Atkinson. Face-off's good. Switch Hoffman once again. Now defensively, we're actually getting two really big boys in the defense, which is good. So Schubert and Bowden will be kicked out for Hoos and Brandhammer, and they both look pretty damn good for AHL players. So those are actually two really solid pickups. Hoos will come up and play on the first line instead of Harper. Carlisle will move down. Erkamps will move down for Brandhammer because Brandhammer has better potential because he is younger. That looks to be good. Our goaltender down here is currently Scott Wedgwood and Chris Dreiger. I think we'll switch them around. Yeah. So, looking pretty decent. So, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you all did enjoy this Ottawa Senators franchise mode today. If not, tell me why in the comment section below. Obviously, I am very sorry for not getting any simulating done. But in the next episode, we will look to finish the regular season. And hopefully we can do better than what we are right now. We are currently only on 80% locker room chemistry. If that gets higher, we can definitely start winning some games. And this team has very good potential, and I know we can start winning some games. So, there we go. That's the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you all did enjoy. Any and all support is greatly appreciated. It really means a lot. And we need to look to get in a playoff spot next episode.